In this video, we're going to talk about the secret to connection in the backswing, where you don't have to manipulate the club in all these different spots because you have this connection. The club wants to do the same thing in the backswing every single time, leading to a very consistent swing. What's up guys, Nate Manning here, ManningGolf.com and founder of the Natural Balance Swing. In today's video, we're going to be looking at this secret to connection in the backswing, why you need it, and how to get it. But before we dive in, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful golf tips like this in the future. So in the backswing, to get the arms doing the same thing every single time, you really want to be focusing on this connection between the lead arm and the chest. Because when you have that connection, the club wants to float to the right spot, and there's no manipulation going on at all. So we want to be swinging our arms in the most consistent way as possible. So to get my lead arm to swing to this trail arm over here, where it works simply around the body, you need that connection. Because watch lead arm do the same thing every single time. See how it's doing the same thing? Well, I started with a connection with my chest, and then it increased all the way to the arm over here. So if you put the arm over here, to get it to swing there from a stopped position with this lead arm in front of my body here, you need to start with this connection with the chest and then increase it when you start. So here, increase, and boom, the lead arm floats to the trail hand over here. And if you don't start with that connection, watch it. Oh, it wants to twist or do something weird. And then it can do that something weird so many different ways in the backswing. And then it gets into you manipulating it and placing the club, and that's not what you want to do. You just simply want to be able to swing the arms and hit that perfect position every single time. So the secret to connection in the backswing is you start with a connection with the lead arm in the chest already, where there's a 3 out of 10 of squeeze going on right here. And then in the backswing, that squeeze increases. You really squeeze the lead arm in the chest, and that's what actually gets the club working on the proper path. And so it's not a squeeze that we do this with the hand, it's a squeeze where this hand is working in like this. So if you look at the thumb here, the thumb doesn't go this way. As we increase this connection in the backswing, the thumb stays pointing at the sky. And that's how you know you're getting this right. And it gets the club going on the perfect path every single time. Increase that connection. And so if I'm facing you straight up and down and I'm here, and say I keep the same connection I have, thumb goes that way. Now I think, okay, really increase this connection with the lead arm in the chest. Thumb stays vertically. So to get the arm working correctly, you need to be increasing that connection that you already have. And that is what catapults the club in the right direction. And so if we backtrack a little bit, to get the club swinging in the most consistent way as possible, we can't go up and down with the club as we lose all this connection. We need the club to go around the body, and that's how we can maintain that connection. So the trail arm doesn't work up down. If we look at it this way, it goes around and back around. So the lead arm the whole time has a connection with the chest, and the trail arm, if you work it flat around the body, right here has a connection. So at the setup position, you're squeezing here and here. And then right here, there's still a connection with the chest and the trail arm and the lead arm. And then right here, as the trail arm gets over here, it loses the connection with the chest, but regains that connection up here near the armpit. There's always a connection with both arms. You never want to lose that connection because then you don't know where the club is. Now, this is not to get confused with the elbow needs to literally be on the side. No, it's just if you put a little finger up here, there's a little bit of squeeze in there with the trail arm. And then the lead arm is pulled just like this. If you get the wrap it around and work it flat, you feel this connection with the chest. And so connection is how you make sure the club is doing the same thing every single time. So let's hit a few shots here, working on that connection. So I'm set up to the ball, and to start the swing, I'm going from a 3 out of 10 in pressure at the chest to a 7 out of 10. And the other thing with this is don't even set up to the ball, grab your club, stand straight up and down. And now what I want you to do is simply swing the club back and around you. I don't know why I didn't start with this. This is so much better of a way to explain this. Simply swing the club back and around you, flat. Okay, we're not bending over yet. Just standing up tall, swinging the club back and around you, feeling like it's doing the same thing around the body every single time. And so what you'll notice as you're doing that is from right about here to here, you'll feel that connection increasing, because that's what you have to do to maintain control of the club, is be increasing this connection with the chest. So we're swinging through and we're here, right here, and we're increasing that connection, and that catapults the swing perfectly. So swing it around, increasing that connection, and that simply goes around the body and back around. Increasing that connection, same thing. Increasing that connection, increasing the connection, and then you'll feel how consistent of swings you're making. And so by understanding straight up and down how swinging the club back and around you, you start doing the same thing every time. And when and how much pressure you're increasing, you're putting this connection on the chest, you'll really start to understand that you need that connection when you're starting the swing and increasing it. So let's hit a few shots here. And I'm going to start with that connection and really increase it when I go. Really focusing on it. As soon as I'm starting, I'm increasing that connection. And then that one was pured, and you really start getting your swing on autopilot when you start doing that, really focusing on that connection. So connection is one of those key concepts to the golf swing that you need to get right to be really consistent and have a really good swing. And it's one of the key concepts that I talk about in the Natural Balance Swing. So if you want to learn the Natural Balance Swing that I think is the easiest way to play golf, and the swing method that I teach, I have a whole Natural Balance Essentials course that goes over all the key concepts like connection and how to get it right over at ManningGolf.com. And also, if you found some helpful tips in this video, consider liking, commenting, and subscribing for more helpful tips in the future. And so if you want to head on over to the website to start learning the Natural Balance Swing today, click the website on the left over here. And then to learn more about my structured programs, click the video on the right. And I hope the rest of your day goes well. See you in the next video.